Hi everyone, my name is Wayne. In this video, I'll talk about the basics of smart lock, why you should install one, and how to set it up. You can jump to different chapters or skip to the part that you're interested in. If you have any questions about the video, please feel free to leave a comment. Compared to traditional locks, smart lock simply adds extra useful features. The main functionality of smart lock is so you don't need to carry your keys anymore. But don't worry, you can still use key in emergency situations. With smart lock, you can say goodbye to forgetting, misplacing, or need key copies. Sometimes losing a key or having a new member in your home means you need to get a new key copies, which can be quite difficult nowadays. Plus, you won't have to call a locksmith to open your door just because you left your key inside the room. The cost of locksmith service is often higher than the price of a basic model of smart lock. If you are into Airbnb or rent rooms, you can easily create a temporary access code for someone to access a lock temporarily. Basic smart lock uses 4 AA batteries, last about 1 year, and they will remind you when the battery is low. Even if the battery completely runs out, you can still use the emergency power supply port or the emergency key to open the door from outside. Now I will show you what you can do when the battery completely runs out and you forget to change the battery. This is our Model H6 smart lock. Different model may be slightly different, but it will be similar. For the moment, you can see I can unlock the lock with no problem. I know some of you maybe don't like this sound. I will show you how to disable the sound later in the setup. So what I will do, I will take out the batteries as the lock completely runs out battery. Now there's no battery in the lock anymore. So the first way you can do is you can use one of the emergency keys. Just open wherever the keyhole is and put the key inside so you can unlock the door no problem, and after you open the door you can replace the new battery. And another way is, if you even forget your keys, you can just get one of any of these power bank and just take out the plugs and plug into the port, emergency port, and the lock will be online again and you can unlock the lock no problem. So after you open the door, you can buy the new batteries and put in the lock. Now I'll show you a few different main ways of unlocking the door. The first thing we need to do is, based on your door open direction, change the latch direction. Switch the button and change the direction. After changing, push the latch inside to finish. Then, we will insert a Mortise lock in the door. Use a Phillips screwdriver to install 2 diagonal corner screws first, then the other 2. Next, we will insert the key cylinder inside the Mortise lock. We will use the long screw to secure it. And we will also make sure the keyhole is facing outdoor, so we can use the key from outside. Now, we will take our front panel. Based on your door open direction, you will decide the handle direction. Use a small screw to secure it on the back of front panel. After installing the screw, just check if the handle is working. Take 2 round nuts. Screw it onto back of front panel. Now, take the back panel. Based on your door open direction, decide the handle direction. Install a small screw, secure the handle. The direction should be same against the front panel handle. Because our lock has net latch function, it brings you more security. Based on your door thickness, you will need to adjust the net latch steel bar length. It should be about the same length as your door's thickness, so it allows you to insert a steel bar into the Mortise lock, but not over the door. With the spindle bar, after inserting spindle bar inside back panel, leftover length should be 2 to 3 cm over the door thickness. It will allow the spindle to reach the front panel handle. If it is too short, you can use a spring to extend the length. You can now install the back panel. Insert the night latch steel bar, spindle bar, and cable through the door holes. Ensure that you install the panel on the side without keyholes. Now install the front panel as well. Connect the power cable, hide any excess cable inside the door hole. Ensure there is no pressure on the cable. Open battery cover. Use 2 long screws to secure the front and rear panel together. Finally, you can install 4 of AA batteries. Depends on your usage, but normally these batteries should last about 1 year. After everything is done, make sure you will test everything. Check if both handle is working correctly. Use the key to test if the key is working as well. If the net latch function and the double latch function is working properly. Now you already installed your smart lock. I'll show you how to set up. There are 2 ways to set up the lock. The first way is set up use your phone. You can either install the app from App Store if you use iPhone, or you can install from Google Play if you use Android phones. Now let's get started. So if you use iPhone, you can open the App Store and search TTLock. And install the app. If you use Android phones, you can search the same app in the Google Play Store. Now let's open the app. If you don't already have an account, you can click on the register. You can either use your email or phone number to register. Now once you have the account, you can put your account and the password and click on login. You can click on allow. So once you log in, you can click the plus button and select door lock and click on next. Make sure you will turn on the pad just a touch on the and then it will show on the app. Just click on and now you can choose a name of your lock. I'll just put it as test. Click on OK. Now it shows you can use the remote unlock. That one you need a gateway. If you're interested how to set up the gateway, I'll show you in another video. So now you can directly click on the unlock. The lock will be unlocked. And also, of course, you can add additional ways to open your lock as well. As you can see, the first button here is eKeys. If you click on it, eKeys just means you can send someone the passcode online, so they can once they receive the passcode, they can use it. Time just means people can use the passcode within a period of time. For example, if you need to give someone a period of time to access your lock, you can use this option. Next up is passcode. For this one, just go inside and click Got It. It will be similar as the eKeys, but this one you set up locally and the password will display on the screen locally. I'll just show as an example as a permanent name. You can put up your name. I'll put my name Wayne and click Generate. So as you can see, there will be this passcode over here. So we will try to use the password here. 928222158. Our lock also has the anti-peek function, so you can put some random digit in the front of the passcode at the end of the passcode as well. So if someone's peeking, you can just use this way to give you more security. So we will just put some random codes in the front and put in our passcode. And some at the end. You can see you can still open the lock. And I will also show you one more example like the one-time passcode. This passcode you can only use one time. Let's put in our name, generate. So this is our passcode. We will use it for the first time. 340. So the lock is unlocked. And now we will use the same passcode again.
Unauthorized passcode.
You can see I put it again and it doesn't work. And the custom just means you can put your random password at your choice. So the passcode will be 4 to 9 digit. Recurrent means you can set up start time and end time. The passcode will only work in that period of time. Erase just means the passcode will be only valid for 24 hours. And next up, you can set up your NFC card. So click on cards, click on add cards. So on the top, you will have same options as the other side. Permanent, time, recurring. I'll just show you permanent. So let's put in our name. Click on next.
Swipe your card.
So let's just tap the card here. Now it's done. Now you can use the Envis card all the time. And after that, we have fingerprint. Press add. On the top, it will be same as the other options. Let's just try permanent. Put in our name. Click on next. Click on start.
Press your finger on the sensor.
For fingerprint, you will need to scan your fingerprint for 4 times.
Press again. Press again. Please press again. Successful.
Now we have set it up, you can unlock with your fingerprint. So this will be the main function you will use in the TTLock app. After this, I will show you a few extra options you might be interested in. So if we scroll here, click on the settings button, there will be more options inside. The first useful extra options might be auto lock. You can see currently it's 5 seconds. That 5 seconds means after you unlock, how long it will take to lock the lock. So if you think 5 seconds is too short for you, you can change to different times. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and so on. For the moment, you can see I can unlock the lock with no problem. I know some of you maybe don't like this sound. I will show you how to disable the sound. If you doesn't like the sound, you can choose different options. Low, medium, high, or even turn off the lock sound. So let's try turn off. So once you set it up, it doesn't have the sound anymore. So that will be the main function you will use on the TTLock app. If there's some particular options you want to know, you can leave in the comment as well. I'll answer your questions. Now I will show you how to reset the lock. So if you open the battery cover at the back panel, you can use one of the pins. Just press the reset button for about 6 seconds. Once you hear this sound, you can put the initiation passcode as 4 zeros and press hash. It will reset the lock. If you don't want someone to use this reset button, you can turn off in TTLock app as well. Now I will show you how to directly set up the lock on the lock itself. You can use the pin to press the reset button. Once you hear this sound, you can put your administrator passcode. Let's just put 12346. Press hash. Put again. And now, whenever you push the reset button again,
Please input administrator's passcode.
put in the
Please
passcode,
input fingerprint or passcode.
and then once you hear this, you can put either passcode, NFC card, or a fingerprint. For the fingerprint, you will need to put 4 times.
Please press again. Please press again. Please press again. Input successful.
Now
Please
it's
input
done.
fingerprint or passcode.
During this mode, you can add as many as passcode or NFC card or anything you wanted. And during this mode, you can even set up your NFC card as well. Just tap on the card. Once you hear this sound, that means it's ready. And the passcode minimum length will be 6 digits.
Please input again.
Input again.
Input successful.
You can see I just put the passcode as 6 zeros. And now we have done everything. Let's just exit.
Setting mode.
Now let's try the card we just set up.
Unlocked.
Let's try the passcode we just entered, 60.
Unlocked.
So this will be how you directly set up the lock on the lock itself. With the app, you will have more options, but if you don't have a phone, you want to set the lock directly, you can do that as well. Hopefully you will like this video and help you understand more about smart lock. If you have any additional questions, you can leave in the comment or send me an email. I will help you to answer it. Thanks for watching.